Okay, I'm back. I will attempt to be a little bit quieter IRL, just to make sure I don't wake up my roommate, since it is Sunday night. But can I... Seriously? Okay. I guess I can just run through the building.
You bet. Nah, not this time. I'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Okay. So, I've more or less dealt with... I still don't know what the fuck's going on with that. But this entire wing is more or less explored, I think. Not sure about the third floor, actually. I don't recall if I ever, like, went across. I think I did. No, I did not.
Who's
Dogs,
that?
too.
This is the last place
Oh.
you should have come.
Well, I can knock her out, I guess.
This is by the woman called Mother.
Don't hurt me!
We almost had it. 15 years ago.
Can I just knock her out?
You have no idea who we are! Your meddling will cost you everything!
Maybe not.
I'll take the skin off your skull. We have uses for a pretty face.
Ah. What charm did she have? Bloodfly alchemy. An enemy's initial ranged attack is transformed into blood flies. Excuse me? Find another way. Well, I still gotta find another way. Well, as long as she's not dead. Also, I got my sleep darts back. So that's cool. For both of them, actually. There was probably a bunch of dialogue if I had, like, snuck in from above, which is what I was really thinking of doing. But then I went this way and saw things behind glass I want to take. I have seen that book so many times. Why does it say talk? What? I'm just confused. So why is there a statue there? This is all very weird. Am I dealing with a fake Delilah? To Brianna Ashworth. Right, I gotta be quiet as well. To Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. Although we have never met, we share occupations, overseeing cultural artifacts and historical oddities. You in Serkanos and me in Morlaix. I have heard much about you, and have long admired the stories regarding your exhibits. To the matter at hand, I propose an artistic exchange. At the Morlaix Gallery of History and Sculpture, we have works by many of the greats, including Anton Sokolov himself. Additionally, we have many unearthed items of much unusual quality, which never fail to amuse and bewilder the public. But we would like to broaden our coverage. To that end, would you be interested in an exchange? I'm particularly eager to get my hands on some of your own works in your conservatory's collection mechanized fauna in high hopes. Finley Hayden. Okay. Done straightening up. Mistress Brianna, like you asked, I stored your audiograph recordings in the archive down there in the basement, and I tidied up around the oraculum just as you asked. Some of the others were talking about the old lenses you took out of the oraculum device after the accident, saying they were going to bury them lenses forever at the bottom of the ocean. Well, that didn't sound right to me, so I just stored them in the effigies workshop in case you find them some use. All my other chores are done, so I'll go prepare your leche thistle tea. I'm grateful for the second chance you've given me. I'm sure over time I feel Delilah's presence and learn the magic like my coven sisters. Please don't cast me out. I'll make you and Empress Delilah proud, I promise.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
Unfinished letter to Delilah. Delilah. When we can't talk outright, there are things only you will understand. Daily, I feel my connection to the void growing, and through me, your power calls out to those who would join our coven. New faces, new voices. Our bond is stronger than it was at Brigmore, yet you feel so far away. If we were together, I could say more. It is as if I can see beyond the air into another time or place. You have parted a curtain I never knew was there. Oh, Delilah, strange and beautiful whispers are carried on the breeze. I am forever grateful of being your instrument. Okay. That's creepy. That's a painting I could take for sure. Expansive spirit. Maximum mana is increased. That's not something I can dismantle, is it? The way I want. No. I wouldn't mind that. I think I'm gonna combine Lucky Needle, Electric Burst, and Fencer together. I could just combine these as well. I have enough whale bones. Let's do it. Fencer. Stun mine. Sleep dart. And then I can have Expansive Spirit and Red Wolfhounds fight by your side. This blood fly thing is insane. Your mana is drained before your health. So just do Leviathan's Breath, just to have something there. I have so many perks. Black Bone Charm notes. 5th. I've set out to craft a new Bone Charm, and I hope to have it blackened, in keeping with those of greater power. It will complement the one I've carried since finding it within a mausoleum in Alba, though it's rare to meet others touched by the void. Summoners beware, for as long as I carry that Bone Charm, the rats and vermin will turn against them, and the new charm, if it works, will shield me against assassins. I'm still working on my protective charm. I've taken the Tivian Grey Bone recipe and altered it, using much more burdock root. The instructions were vague, and the safeguards it offers are weak. Neither chamomile nor nasturtiums added to the mix and gave me the right effect, though they perfume the air quite nicely. I feel well protected from unpleasant smells, but not much else. I finally got it. Hellebore, of course, fermented and reduced over low flame. It's rare to achieve this effect, where the bone charm turns darkest black. As I wanted, I'm warded against the first bullet or bolt from an assassin's weapon. The initial shot that would fell me will instead change to blood flies in an instant. Now that's the thing that she had. Well, I have it now. You know, I haven't done a hard save. Let's do a hard save. Okay, that was that across area. TNR, copper wire. The original lenses Jindosh and I devised for the Oraculum were horribly flawed. Rather than focusing the energies of the void, the faulty lenses scattered them. My head was filled with noise, and the spiritual channel linking me to Delilah's magic was nearly extinguished. Ah! I will not cease my efforts until our coven controls the Sisters of the Oracular Order. But I know now that I proceed at grave risk. The old lenses could have been my ruin. They are stored in my workshop for now, but must be destroyed.
These odd lenses might be linked to what Ashworth is working on.
Promised me to a man 3 times my age who wheezed on about our wedding night. But a curious thing happened on the way to the altar, Delilah. From the first time I slipped out of the manor in the dead of night, there was no returning to my cage. Looking at the stars and drinking wine on a rooftop, I was free. Instead of seeing the overseers for marriage, I visited my father's banker and raced away from my old life toward Delilah. Those were the Coven's glory days.
My effigies of the Oracular Sisters. It's been difficult to create effigies of the Oracular Sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside, impossible to get the hair and nail clippings I need. But I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of their dead, dug from an abbey graveyard, to tune the oraculum to the minds of living sisters. It's done. Adolfina and several others brought back a wagon full of coffins. I'll start on new effigies at once. Still only faint voices, nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must adjust the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with their skulls beneath my blankets for a few nights more. Perhaps integrate the scarves I use to cover their eyes. Delilah is anxious about my progress, and yet there's not much to tell. I was able to interrupt several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. Confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish. Then I'll have news for my empress in Dunwall. At last, I held one of the sisters in a trance-like state for an hour. Delilah was ecstatic. Soon we will control the oracular order. Well then. Clockwork soldiers don't care. I hate those things. I thought I saw a thing. You know, I never noticed this the first time I was in here. Kinda not. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Yeah, install the lenses. Power it up with her right next to it. Did I explore over here? Decidedly no. I don't really want to go anywhere near these weird vine things. Definitely more people to deal with, but not in this wing at least.
So this could be tampered with. Ashworth could be cut off from the void entirely. No more witchcraft.
This one's less cruel than the Jindosh one. This ruins her plans. The Jindosh one just like destroyed him basically completely. How do I activate it? The recordings are down there. Oh, that's in the basement though, right? It's very loud. Like, very loud.
What will I do now? I'm ruined. That feeling. The things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. It was everything I had. Leave me be. Please, no.
I feel like this is... if I was her, I would not be reacting this way. Like, initially, yes, and then I'd turn around and fucking attack me. Like... I just stole everything from her. Yeah, that's in the basement. It's also in the basement. It's just 2 rooms. All right. Wait, where is this? Okay, this place is not that big, and yet I keep getting turned around. Where the hell am I even looking? I'm presumably there? Okay, that's that outside of the vines that I saw. This is the upper of Delilah's... Not Delilah, Brianna. Brianna's office. I'm trying to keep track of where I've even been. I've been here. 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 And then here now. Okay, so it's just like this section. And then the basement. Okay. Where the fuck am I looking right now? Is that outside? I don't know. Whatever. There's a rune over by this tentacle, so... Or not? Where was the tentacle? Where was the tentacle shit? I'm so fucking confused. There's just grapes, 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 grapes. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Genius inventor can barely recall his own name. Kieran Jindosh loses his smarts in a bold experiment gone wrong. You know him as the grand inventor, the genius of our time, but that was before his latest experiment went somehow wrong, leaving the man a blubbering shell of his former self. Scandalous but true. Servants are gleefully coming forward with stories of the once great inventor now barely able to navigate from room to room. One woman claims that Jindosh is now unable to determine which way to turn a simple bolt. Everyone knows it's righty-tighty, she said. Another wondered openly whether Jindosh may have been using his pupil's ideas all along, faking his genius to gain reputation. Allegedly a cruel employer, sadistic in his dismissal of his staff's basic needs, there is one curious turn in the story. Those closest to the inventor claim that he is now gentle as a lamb. Is this supposed to is this supposed to make it feel better that... that we just, like, destroyed a person to suffer a fate that they don't even realize? Where did I see that tentacle? What the fuck? Is that up here? So that's one floor.
What would you and Father advise if you were both here? Sometimes I dream we're all together again.
So fucking confused. Maybe it was right here. I don't know why it's gone now. Maybe it was like a witch summon? Pretty sure this entire building is empty at this point. Did I do this? I don't remember this at all. That they fall asleep because Delilah fell, or Brianna fell asleep? Why are these cash registers not making noise? God damn it. I think that person's dead. Yeah. Easy money. Cool. The way in. It's just blocked. Alright, there's a way in from outside. But there were people down here originally. There's all these sneaky things I can do. Shit, there's another one. Oh, full of fire again, so that's fine.
Fell to the assassin Dowd. Her magic was lost, and the coven scattered. I made a new life in Karnaca. Then I heard her whispering from the void, leading me to the Duke, who heard those same whispers. Together we worked to bring Delilah back into the world, changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, this is the... That's the delivery entrance. Where'd that bone charm go? Oh yeah, that's for that. Hot cocktail. Exploding bottles inflict damage over a wider area. That would go very well with bitter blood. I could pair it with one of these other ones, I guess. Pair it with Undertaker. Undertaker and Unsteady. Just have all four. Just risk the corruption. Could do. Ooh. I think I save for one more so I can craft runes. And then I'll get trade. Do I need traits energy? Probably not. Maybe I can finally get this shadow walk I've been thinking of getting.
Nice.
Observatory's been closed forever. Alright, now I'm just wandering around because I can. Oh yeah, that was the underneath the water. I remember that tunnel. This is the... Alright, that's this side. This is just underneath this. This is the front courtyard. I'm pretty sure I'm done here, like... Yeah, maybe they fell unconscious because I did the removing of Brianna's power. Void power. Yeah, like I'm done here. I am more than done here. So let's double check the map, see if there's any bits I might not have explored. Yeah, because I'm down here right now. That leads to... I don't actually... Did I go down that staircase? That's the one I left. Yeah, that's 6 leads to that 6. It's the elevator. The archive. What does that lead to?
Nice.
Absolutely nothing. Okay. We are more than done. Should probably... I'll go out one of the... I'll go out this way. Yes. We need to escape. Escape these barren streets. Oh, fuck. Where did they come from? I will take this elixir real quick. Thank you.
Hello? Anybody?
Yeah, I did leave him be. Are there more? Alright. These will just simply be avoided. What? How did I miss this? Hello, Megan.
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
All right, Megan. Thank you for opening up. If only a little.
I'm starting to feel like you deserve it. Are you ready to leave now?
Yes.
Yes. Let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos. And Delilah.
I wonder how, like, terrible things go. At least it's leaning towards... Okay, it was only 6. At least it's leaning towards non-lethal. But assault is definitely... You know what? It's just... 49 detections. Holy shit. It's just, like... Like, you don't... Realistically, I only have to sneak past people. I don't actually have to deal with them. It's just easier when I want to explore, so I don't have to, like... I can eventually just run around. It's more pleasant, though. Oh, I found most of it. Oh. It's a record for me. That means I only missed, like... Because the painting's 200, so I only missed, like, 400 coins. Nice. Stole from black market again. I spied on the overseers. Severed the thing. And I did the prototype. Nice. Very nice.
For several years, Delilah's been here, getting stronger, turning people against me. Why didn't I see it coming? What was I doing during that time? Pretending to listen at court, ruling through an army of bureaucrats, waiting for the next chance to get free of Dunwall Tower. Well, now I'm free. If only I could go back. Aramis Stilton was once an ally of the Duke. The owner of Karnaka's mines, Stilton lived in a fortified bunker at the heart of the Dust District. No one's seen him for years, since around the time Delilah started making her moves. But whether Stilton's alive or dead, his home holds the key to Delilah's immortality.
Another collectible, nice. What happened 3 years ago? Brianna Ashworth and Delilah were infiltrating the minds of the Sisters of the Oracular Order, altering their visions and influencing their prophecies. Can't imagine what would have become of the Empire if the Abbey had fallen completely into their hands. Thousands of believers being spoon-fed a new brand of religion under the same shiny overseer masks. Does Delilah dream of becoming what? Something akin to the Outsider? She's angry and twisted enough for that. I left Ashworth stripped of Delilah's magic, cut off from the energies of the void. I hope that sends a message all the way to Dunwall. I'm coming to stop you, Delilah. It won't matter how powerful a witch you are. I also learned that Ashworth organized some kind of seance for Delilah 3 years ago. I'm getting close to understanding Delilah's immortality. And for that, I need to explore the abandoned manor of a certain mine baron, Aramis Stilton. Megan Foster. So I found out Megan Foster worked for Ashworth many years ago. I think Megan knows more than she's saying. What is she holding back? Sometimes she won't meet my eyes. Even when she smiles, she looks sad. But my gut says I need to trust her. At least for a little while longer. I can't sleep. I try not to think about my father too much, but I'm worried sick. I hope Corvo's going to be alright. I hope he can't feel the days and weeks passing, not knowing that I'm alive and coming for him. 15 years ago, he was the one to rescue me. We spent our days hidden in the Hound Pit's pub. And I thought I would never see Dunwall Tower again. I remember I was almost happy about it, thinking we would live a life of adventures. I think it helped me deal with my mother's death, as if it wasn't real, as if it was another life. Alright, how are we fixing the ship this time? That's the real question. Megan, while you were staying up, I had the old man drop me off so I could check out the Dust District. I'll meet you there and pass along whatever I learn. Come find me when you're awake. Okay.
Megan can take care of herself. Listen to me, talking to myself like the old loon I am. Megan is out in the city, but I'll explain.
I need to know why Delilah can't be killed. Everything we've learned implies that something strange happened at Aramis Stilton's home 3 years ago, but then he disappeared.
Stilton lived in a bunker kept secure by a fancy lock made by Jindosh. Maybe inside you'll learn more about how to stop Delilah.
But I have to get there first. Through a ruin created by the Duke, where my father grew up.
Megan had an intriguing idea. Howlo is leader of the Howlers. He wants Vice Overseer Byrne killed, and of course, Byrne wants Paolo dead too. Both groups will attack you on sight, but walk in with the corpse of their chief enemy, and they'll treat you like family.
Do you think they'll help me get into Aramis Stilton's home?
I'm pretty sure that will work.
Seeing this place and these people, I can feel my perspective changing. How will I be different after this? The Dust District. I've read about the winds coming through the cleft in Shindaray Peak, how the city uses it for windmills and mining operations. The Vice Overseer for Karnaca, Liam Byrne. Paolo's not that old, but there's so much living written into the lines of his face.
Yes, editor, we don't need the Abbey. Take heed, friends. The Abbey seeks to control our city and our lives. The overseers are building chapels and outposts, taking advantage of the despair in the crumbling corners of Serkonos, like our own infamous Dust District. You may have seen the sly propaganda from my learned rival, Sebastian Armitage, but consider with care. The Abbey will invade your homes looking for evidence of witchcraft or wrongdoing. To them, all manner of possessions are suspicious. They imprison and torture the innocent with the intent of extracting confessions. They frown on dancing, drinking, and gatherings. Are you prepared to abandon the Gleaner's feast? Are you ready to submit completely as they demand? The district can only be saved by the very people who have lived here all their lives, like me, like you, like Paolo and his Howlers. Trying to make things better for us small people, patrolling our streets, collecting and distributing resources to the ones in need. If more of us had Paolo's courage, maybe the Dust District could be called Batista again. Alright. Hard save. I was gonna end like right before going to the city, but I may as well just thinking of I'm gonna end now. Also, I smell burning again, so I feel the need to like go around and check, make sure like the house I made isn't on fucking fire. Because I legit smell burning and smoke. So if you enjoyed your time here, feel free to follow if you've not done so already. But until next time, thanks for hanging out.